Hello there, Sagittarius. Thank you for tuning in. This is your collective love reading, which is going to take you from the beginning of July. Oh my God, the downloads are coming in so strong already. My nose is really itching. Bear with me a moment, guys. From the beginning of July, right the way up until mid-August. Remember, it is collective. If you could give a nice little like, share and subscribe, that would be fabulous. Thank you very much. And let me get myself comfy here. What can you give me, please, Spirit, coming into the reading for love, for Sagittarius? Where do you see Sag as of this moment? Ace of Swords. That come out in the exact same position in, bear with me a moment, it was 2 readings ago. Capricorns reading. Some of you may be Sagittarius Capricorn cusps. Might want to check that out. Whoa. And I'm going to take this one as well for how your party views you at the moment. 6 of Swords. This keeps cropping up. It just keeps coming, doing the rounds. It was out in the last reading, Cancer's reading. Oh, okay. Your party, they're viewing you at the moment as doing what the right thing is to do, but there's still avoidance there. This Ace of Swords, though, Spirit is seeing you being in a really strong, confident energy. You may be getting validation from others around you that the decisions you're making are the right thing to do. What do you see going down between both parties in the recent past, please, Spirit? Ace of Pentacles. Nice. We've got another ace there. Your party and yourself. What's going on between the both of you as of present? Page of Wands. Your party, what's going on for them behind the scenes that apparently you're not aware of? Judgment card. That come out in the exact same position in Cancer's reading as well. And then I'm hearing brother. Your party, how they feel towards you as of present. The Moon card. This is that resistance. Whilst they may not be feeling the moon energy as such, they may be sensing, this is the sensing, because you can get that with the moon energy, that you're playing avoidant. But whatever these 6 of Swords are that's over here, your party, what's their fears, anxieties and concerns when it comes to the connection with yourself? 4 of Cups in reverse. What's the plan of action when it comes to moving the connection forward with, I keep going to say Capricorn, you know. Sagittarius, there is strong Capricorn vibes coming into the reading. 3 of Swords. What does Spirit see unfolding for you over the next 8 to 12 weeks? 7 of Wands in reverse. I'm hearing someone is tight. They're real tight with their money. And then I'm getting tight arse. Spirit is taking me over towards that grip there, holding the sword, as if there's a knowing where the money is at, what they can spend, what they can't spend, and there's a not wanting to share. I'm not saying that's your energy. That may be you observing somebody with me popping now into your energy. I'm hearing it's a challenge. Maybe that it's quite a stubborn energy that you're getting involved with. But there's a new beginning here. But for the new beginning to start, you need to bring some things to an end as well. What have you got for me, please, Spirit, with this Ace of Swords? Again, I'm hearing tight-fisted. There we go. 10 of Pentacles. I felt it somewhere and it come out at the bottom. The Death card. And the Magician energy. It's become clear now with this energy. Something is being mentioned about money, maybe spending it, it may be keeping hold of it, it may be discussing it or being nosy about it, but it's been made absolutely clear about money and how they need to change. The person that needs to change, it's a control issue. I'm getting strong Virgo, Libra, Sagittarius. What can you give me on this 6 of Swords, please, Spirit, of how the party views them? 9 of Wands, 5 of Swords, and the Devil energy. This is ruled by Mercury, so it is about moving forward. I think this energy has moved on since about the 24th of May. And they're getting mithered because they're realising now how mithered you're getting and the conflict that's being created. I feel this party it may be somebody that you're romantically involved with, somebody you're friends with, or even a family member. But for some of you, both of you are in this energy. This is a party on the outside that's impacting your relationship. But now they're moving forward, they're starting to see the change. Now they've changed, they've started to view and sense how the mood is more uplifted because they're presenting themselves in a more positive way. But now they're getting down this party because they're realizing how much happier everybody is now that they're behaving themselves and they've been put in check. Five of Swords, Devil energy. There's an acknowledging here of what it was all about for them. It was about control. You may have said that to them. You like to be able to control us, or you like to be able to control me, and you do it with money. And now they've backed off. They're clicking and realizing that you were right, because the atmosphere that you are both in when you're together is so much better now because they're not stirring things up. What can you give me on this Ace of Pentacles, please, Spirit? What's gone down in the recent past? Four of Pentacles, Five of Wands in reverse, and the Hierophant in reverse. An opportunity has come in to put your foot down, maybe you or you and your party, and to change the way that you approach things. Maybe that you thought that you could share these opportunities that you had in the past with a certain somebody or some people, thinking that they would be encouraging towards you, but they've not been. If anything, they've been sniping, they've been trying to hold you back. And I feel your party, the third party that's impacting your relationship or you, has clicked now. But they're clicking because they're not being told anything, and for them to be told anything, they have to behave themselves. This is why that Four of Pentacles is there. Also, there's been an avoidance of, I feel, an event here. Something to do with the church or any ideas that are there. It's now being held back about a particular event as well. Page of Wands, what can you give me on this, please, Spirit, of how things are at the moment between both parties? Page of Swords, that's in reverse. Wheel of Fortune, that's in reverse. There's plenty of uprights in here, guys. And the Knight of Swords. Someone is acting enthusiastic in that Page of Wands energy, but there's a sly vibe that comes with it. It's a shady energy of, I'm going to make it appear this way, but it's not actually like that. They found a way to try and bend the situation. Imagine somebody inviting you to something and you don't get back to them straight away. There's a perfectly valid reason of why you don't get back. And as time moves on, they decide they don't want you to come anymore. So they don't get in contact with you purposely. They're going to try and avoid including you in something. But now the event has taken place and you're realizing you hadn't been invited. And everybody else got a second invite, or can you just confirm again if you're still coming? And you're realizing it's an opportunity for them to not invite you because you can tell how they are, how this person is. There's something over here to do with a wedding, a christening, I'm hearing a hen do. Along those lines, an anniversary. They may even have been in contact with you close to the time of this event, and they've taken advantage of you in that way leading up to the event because they've needed you for something, but they've had the excuse there. If you say, well, why didn't you invite me? They'll say, we did, but you never got back to us, so we just thought you didn't want to come. As that type of energy, real shady energy. They were getting mithered by something, getting quite irritable, maybe around the organising of this event. So they've stopped the movement forward. And this Knight of Swords is quite a hard-faced energy that's coming in of them asking for a favour. What's Sag's party hiding? That probably Sag isn't aware of. They're realising now how it appears and what they've done. It's clicked. Because they're having to plan something now or really work on something and knuckle down, get their head down, they're needing a favour. Quite hard-faced energy. They've reached out. This may even be you wanting to avoid the mither of parting with any of your time, because it just appears downright cheeky. I feel there's something to do with family and friends, and you're taking quite a lot of them on, because here we've got the Five of Wands of all the people sat around the table there, memoing behind people's back, and somebody trying to keep it all under control, but it's come out in reverse. This Hierophant energy, instead of looking like the do-gooder, I'm getting I'm going to play you at your own game, that type of energy. It's quite a nice energy actually, but they're realising now, this party, there's a Virgo in here somewhere who has said something to move it along. Maybe a Leo Virgo cusp or Virgo Libra cusp. Massive realization that they've had here. Shining clarity, I feel. You can see the three people there, well, quite a few of them actually. I feel shining clarity on them, showing them, highlighting to them exactly what they've done and how they appear. There's something your party is being avoiding putting out there, and it's creeping up on them now. They need to air it, and this is why that Ace of Swords is there. I feel you're onto it. You're waiting for them to own up, but you become so hyper focused on it. It's to do with an invitation, being invited somewhere, something to do with the kids. Maybe your child hasn't been invited to something you feel they should have done, but there's a causing of upset here because of what's said in the moment. Page of Cups can be coming across as an immature type energy. I'm not getting it. I'm sensing it as a lesser type energy, so you're not spending a lot of time in this upset. But when you do spend time in this upset, you get really upset about it. They're like blasts, little blasts of upset. But your party's realising now you've absolutely made a decision. Your mind is not going to change on this. And I'm hearing as well, you won't back down. And the only way around it is for them to either admit it, if there's something to admit, or ignore it. And that's what will bring it to the end. Ten of Swords. I'm going to take that there. So this is how they feel towards you at the moment. Two of Swords. A lot of Swords energy coming into the reading. And Seven of Pentacles. They're concerned because you've cut somebody dead. They're also worried and anxious because you said that something wasn't going to happen. And it may be to do with this complication over here. There's been a planning behind the scenes with this Seven of Pentacles energy. You've been working really hard on something, but you've not been telling anyone about it. Two of Swords. I don't feel it's because you're being shady or I'm hearing arsey. It's more of a self-preservation, because whilst you're not telling anyone, you've not got the stress on you of what are they going to think about me buying this? What are they going to think about me spending time on this? What are they going to think? There's such a lot of external influences your party feels you're putting onto yourself that aren't really there. But I feel as well this is a denial for them, because whoever it is that is putting this pressure onto you or turns, snipes, they are really like that. But now they can see that you've been planning or organising something of your own for so long. I've just heard birthday. And they're not going to get invited. Someone is not getting invited because they smoked you What can you give me? Fears, anxieties and concerns when it comes to the connection with you. Queen of Wands, Three of Swords and the Empress. They're wanting to let something go, Four of Cups energy, because they want to feel motivated moving forward. But there's this boundary, Three of Swords, of you trying to get to Empress energy. Maybe that you're trying for a baby and there's a party that doesn't approve because you aren't married. Hierophant in reverse. They may now have said to you, don't tell anybody that we're trying for a baby, and then when we tell them that we are having one, there's nothing they can do about it then, because you're already pregnant. Something along those lines. There's a really tactical approach, but there's an event or there's something, this Empress, doesn't have to be a person, and it's something that you want and you both desire, but there's lack of approval. I do feel somebody's been told to snap out of it because of the trouble that they cause, and it's stopping things moving forward. Page of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, both of them in reverse. I feel they're getting the karma now though. Now they're coming in asking for a favour and you're going nope, and it's a really big favour that they need, and it's balls in a situation up, a situation that's being due, maybe to do with a bereavement, them needing help in some way, and you're saying no, I can't do it, because you can't. But the problem is it's highlighting how they're getting in contact with you. Now there's a needing of something, whether you can do it or not. Might not be to do with a bereavement. I'm hearing house clearance, but there's a pushing you to the side and avoiding you, and then thinking of you when they're really in the depths of it. I feel there's every right here for you to be digging your heels in and going, no, I can't, because you can't help them anyway, but it's at least proving a point to them that you're not going to drop everything just because they're asking. Your party doesn't feel anxious towards you all of the time. They feel anxious when this situation gets brought up of where you were cut dead. They try and bring it to an end, Ten of Swords energy, and then refuse to talk about it. But you can't seem to move on from it. But this is what they see, this is what they're feeling. They are concerned that you're not going to come out of this victim type mentality. You're just going to sit there sulking and wasting time. But there's a telling of a mum here. This is what's concerning them. You've acted enthusiastically, I feel, towards somebody, maybe a Libra, because we've got the Three of Swords there and the Empress, and told them the situation, and this is what's panicking them, because they know now there's even more people involved, and how it must appear. Again, I'm hearing family. Spirit's telling me to change deck. Likely a duplicate's going to come out. What? Oh my God, I can't say do you know what? I will, because this was the only one that come out in the upright. Three of Swords, this is the plan of action for your party moving forward when it comes to connection with you. Five of Wands, have we got that already? We have, it's over here. Three of Wands in reverse and the Ten of Cups in reverse. There's the upset family. They're upset because they can't seem to see how they're going to be able to get past this point, this Five of Wands energy. There's conflict that was trying to be avoided over here, and it shot somebody in the foot. But then what's happened is there's now more upset because the conflict, trying to avoid the conflict, has created conflict. So someone's tried to avoid dealing with something over here, and it's just manifested and gone into something bigger, and it's expanded, and it's now going to involve more people. They realise there's been a gossiping, there's been a sniping between a few people, even though they're all on the same side. I feel there's a big red cross that's being put through somebody. Nope, they're not getting invited, they're not coming, they did the same to me. But what's panicking them now is you've taken it further. You may have told, I heard cousin, parent, sibling. It's gone further than just within your household now. But your party's now upset because they want you to act in the opposite way of what this person has done to you, and you look like the good guy, but you don't want to do it because you've looked like the good guy, male or female, a lot of the time, and this is a massive turning point for you. And it's put you in Empress energy. You're standing up for yourself, people are gravitating towards you, you're respecting yourself a little bit more. Telling yourself you are valuable enough to have time spent on you. Everything isn't about everybody else and sitting there not saying anything. There is a thrashing it out here. You may not be aware of it. Your party's trying to find out the truth themselves, or they need it validating from other people outside. They're starting to question themselves. And I feel it's because people from your side have started giving their opinion of how it may appear. There's a person here that's tried to get you to back down, and because you're standing your ground now, as I said, more self-respect, more of a backbone. I'm not saying that you're weak. What I mean is that you was too accommodating when it comes to others, and it was causing them to, well, take advantage. And now you're playing it back or giving it back to them. Your party is telling you you're the bad guy when you're not. You're just mirroring what they're doing. And this is why they're getting the karma. But they're upset because they don't know how to negotiate this moving forward. They don't know how to untangle all of this, because I'm sensing the avoidance of the upset here has only made it even bigger over here. And there's an experience or something you both want. Maybe to get married, maybe to have a baby, but your party feels it's going to be ruined because there's always going to be this overhang. What else have you got for me? 3 of Wands and 10 of Cups. 5 of Cups and blooming heck. 5 of Swords. 5 of Wands, 5 of Cups, 5 of Swords. They may not be saying it yet, but it really does bother them moving forward how long this is going to go on for, and how you're not going to see eye to eye with it. But it's to do with a night out or a gathering of people, because Spirit is drawing me really strongly to the 3 cups there, and there's a standing back looking. There's been conflict because somebody is looking at this person being disappointed about the 3 of Cups. Who is it that's been disappointed, please, Spirit? Who has been disappointed about this 3 of Cups? I mean, that 5, it could be a water sign, this one here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Yeah, it's about not offering to go for a drink or be involved in any celebration. Knight of Pentacles. Part of me doesn't feel like this party over here, or whoever it is that's left you out or done snide on you, feels guilty. They seem that hard face. Knight of Swords energy, Page of Wands energy, Page of Swords in reverse. They can just tell that they can tell themselves, well, you didn't get back in contact, so that's just how it is. But there's a plan in here. Knight of Pentacles energy. Maybe a Leo, Virgo involved in this reading. There's somebody saying she just needs to move on. Get over it. Move on. She just needs to move on. Obviously, that's not going to be for all of you. I do feel they're getting the karma, though. What can you give me on this 7 of Wands in reverse, please, Spirit? The unfolding over the next 8 to 12 weeks between both parties. Emperor. Oof. 10 of Wands. King of Cups. You're stepping it up a notch. This 7 of Wands in reverse, I feel that's you reflecting on how you was vulnerable, or you may put yourself in a vulnerable position, and then you give your head a bit of a wobble. You have a word with yourself and go, no, this isn't happening again. You put your foot down and go into this Emperor type energy. There is a wanting to pass or go through whatever this drama is. 10 of Wands. There's something to do with a boat here as well, because Spirit is guiding me really strongly towards the red boat. It's just there. Hope you can see that. It's just there. I feel there's also an older family member as well saying how awkward the situation has been made, and the family just need to keep it balanced moving forward. What else can you give me on this Ten of Wands, King of Cups, please, Spirit? Queen of Wands. There we go again. And the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Spirit is trying to say here, if it is that you're holding on to something, it's about moving on from it, or trying to move on from it. Starting to put out more positive energy when it comes to this situation. That Wheel of Fortune will go into the upright position. But at the moment, the only person or people it's upsetting is you and your party. Because the other person who's involved in this, or the other couple, the other family, they're that hard-faced, they wouldn't really give a toss anyway. And I think that's what's bothering you more, is because you know they're not bothered. But if you wasn't to invite them, you would be bothered, and you likely wouldn't stoop that low. So it's more of a inner conflict you've got going on. I'm not saying the conflict with the other person isn't there or it's not valid, but it's more that you feel torn up inside. Three of Swords energy. Because you know you wouldn't do that. Yet they've done it to you. I need a bit more on this. What further clarity can you give me on this moving forward, please, Spirit? I've just heard Mother. What further clarity can you give me on this moving forward? Knight of Swords, now in reverse. Seven of Swords, oh my God, and the Three of Swords again. There's more going on here than what you think. I'm surprised the Hermit hasn't come out. I don't think it's here anyway. There's something being hidden from you, but people are talking about it behind the scenes, so it's as if it's only you that doesn't know, but everyone else around you does. It's too fragile of a topic to bring up because it'll go off. Somebody's passed away here, and a lot of money or time has been spent on supporting. I'm hearing this project and people. You may be working voluntary, and there's been no appreciation there for the time and the energy and the money that you've put into helping whatever this project is. There's been a harshness that's gone on here that you're not aware of. This Knight of Swords energy is how it was said, but if they are asked, they're going to say it was said like this in the Knight of Swords energy. So it was going to have more of a positive flair to it when it was actually said Knight of Swords in reverse. Can also be a using type energy, this Knight of Swords energy. Somebody is panicking because they're not going to get everything done. So now they're reaching out. This can be that they've been quiet and devious, but now they're speaking up. They're just not speaking up about everything. You can see the two swords that are being left behind there. So they're speaking up about most things, but avoiding the actual topic that needs discussing, which is the Two of Swords, which are left behind. And that's what's causing the upset. There's a using vibe that's coming with it. The person getting the karma has likely said, don't invite them. And further along, they've realised they needed you to go. And they've shot themselves in the foot, and they then have not been able to go either because they wanted you to be there. It is a sneaky type energy, but there's so many lies and hidden little things, and I feel you're just waiting for this Ace of Swords moment for it to be owned up to, and it's not being owned up to because you're creating the resistance. You're sat waiting for it to be owned up to. You need to forget about it now. Make things about you and your party, or if it's just yourself, prioritise yourself moving forward as you have been. And when that topic comes into your mind or anything is discussed surrounding that topic, just lay it out to the universe and say, universe, I'll pass you the energy back that was sent to me, and I'll let you take control of it instead of you holding on to it, because it's only pulling your situation down, because these people are that hard-faced, they're not saying anything anyway, and I don't really think that they care. But the strong Libra as well within this reading, but that's somebody saying about them being really hard-faced. But you just concentrate on keeping the energy, the vibration high between you and your party, or whoever it is that is of real importance to you. But there's a lesson learned here, a massive lesson learned. I don't feel you can see it yet because of the stress surrounding this subject. But as I said, pass it back out to the universe, ask the universe to deliver back the energy that was sent to you, and see what comes of it. See what comes, my dears. Sending massive hugs your way. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and look forward to catching up with you mid-June.